Over 100 airports now have alarms that publicly shame passengers who board early. 65 airports expanding facial recognition by spring 2026. Your baggage claim right increased to $2,000 and airlines hope you don't know. 10 airline tactics designed to catch you off guard. Starting right now. Welcome aboard Fast Track Flyer, where we expose what airlines don't tell you. Airlines deployed new technology in 2024 and 2025 to target passenger behavior. American Airlines expanded boarding sensors to over 100 airports in November 2024. TSA announced that facial recognition will expand to 65 airports by spring 2026. The Montreal Convention increased baggage liability limits effective December 28, 2024. Today, we're revealing 10 documented airline tactics and airport systems catching passengers unprepared and exactly how to protect yourself with verified strategies. Not theories, not maybes, real tactics with confirmed solutions. Let's get started. Trick number 1, gate boarding alarms. American Airlines installed automated boarding technology at over 100 United States airports. When you scan your boarding pass before your assigned group, the system triggers an audible alert. The gate agent hears it. Everyone in the boarding area hears it. The technology rolled out in November 2024 after successful testing at Albuquerque International Sunport, Ronald Reagan Washington National Airport, and Tucson International Airport. American Airlines confirmed an overwhelmingly positive response from customers and team members. This system isn't about orderly boarding, it's about public accountability. The beep creates social pressure. You feel embarrassed next time you wait patiently, even when it costs you overhead bin space. What actually works? Board with your assigned group. Don't rush the gate 20 minutes early. The plane cannot leave without you once you've checked in. United Airlines introduced the virtual gate feature. Their mobile app shows real-time updates about which boarding group is being called. The progress bar displays how many passengers have boarded. Critical detail: airlines cannot prevent you from boarding if you arrive during your assigned group. The alarm deters early boarding. It doesn't affect passengers who follow the rules. Know your group number and board accordingly. Trick number 2, TSA Biometric expansion. TSA expanded facial recognition technology to over 250 airports nationwide using second-generation credential authentication technology scanners called CAT2. Spring 2026 brings TSA pre-check touchless ID to 65 airports total. 15 airports currently have it. 50 new airports go live in the spring. The system compares your live facial image against your government ID photo, 10 seconds or less. Travelers with TSA pre-check, valid passports, and participating airline profiles can use touchless ID lanes. Here's what TSA doesn't clearly advertise. Participation is completely voluntary. TSA states that travelers who don't wish to participate can request alternative identity verification procedures. You have the legal right to say, "I am opting out," and present your physical ID to the TSA officer. No penalties, no delays, no additional screening. According to the Algorithmic Justice League, 99% of passengers were not verbally told they could opt out. Agents often make it feel mandatory. It is not. Your biometric data is different from a password. You cannot change your face if a database is breached. National Institute of Standards and Technology studies found that facial recognition shows significant racial and age biases. False positives can result in additional screening. The fix? Simply state, "I'm opting out of facial recognition when approaching the checkpoint." TSA must allow you to proceed with standard ID verification. For international travel with customs and border protection, United States citizens also have the right to opt out of facial recognition boarding even when airlines suggest it's mandatory. Trick number 3, delay compensation confusion. Your flight is delayed by 4 hours. The airline offers a $15 meal voucher or a $50 travel credit. Seems helpful. Here's the critical detail airlines won't clearly explain. A Department of Transportation spokesperson confirmed that accepting meal vouchers, hotel accommodations, or ground transportation does not waive your right to a refund when flights are canceled or significantly delayed. Under DOT refund rules effective October 28, 2024, airlines must provide automatic refunds for domestic flights delayed more than 3 hours or international flights delayed more than 6 hours. Refunds required within 7 business days for credit card purchases, 20 calendar days for other payment methods, cash or original form of payment, not vouchers unless you choose them. Airlines may offer vouchers worth more than cash refunds. This is legal, but they must also offer you the cash option. The choice belongs to you. What actually works? When delays happen, take the meal voucher if you're hungry. Accept the hotel if you're stranded. These don't replace your refund rights. Then ask directly, am I entitled to a cash refund under DOT regulations? For European flights, EU Regulation 261 provides additional protections. Delays over 3 hours can entitle you to 250 to 600 euros in cash compensation, depending on flight distance. This is separate from meals and hotels. Trick number 4, baggage liability limits. Your bag goes missing on an international flight. The airline offers $50 for essentials. You accept thinking that's the standard amount. You just left over $1,500 on the table. The Montreal Convention governs international flight baggage liability. Effective December 28, 2024, limits increased from 1,288 special drawing rights to 1,519 SDRs. That equals approximately $2,000 United States currency per passenger. This represents an approximately 18% increase from previous limits. The International Civil Aviation Organization reviews these limits every 5 years, adjusting for inflation. 140 countries are parties to this convention. Most passengers accept lowball initial offers because they don't know the actual liability limits. Airlines bank on this ignorance. They'll offer a fraction of what they legally owe, hoping you won't research your rights. Your protection strategy? When bags are lost, damaged, or delayed, document everything immediately. Show photographs of missing items if possible. Keep receipts for replacement essentials purchased while waiting for delayed bags. For delayed baggage specifically, airlines must reimburse reasonable expenses for essential items up to the same 1,519 SDR limit. This includes clothing, toiletries, and necessary purchases while separated from your belongings. Critical phrase to use. When filing claims, reference Montreal Convention Article 22. This signals you know the actual legal framework. Airlines take informed passengers more seriously. One more important detail, for United States domestic flights, DOT regulations set maximum liability at $3,800 per passenger for lost or damaged checked baggage. Different rules apply than international travel. Trick number 5, fragile luggage handling. You put a fragile sticker on your bag, thinking it ensures careful handling. Baggage handlers say this assumption is backwards. In high-volume baggage operations, handlers process 50 or more bags per minute. Fragile stickers require special stacking and placement. When rushing to meet tight turnaround times, fragile bags often get buried at the bottom of cargo holds or left for last because they disrupt workflow. Some handlers admit fragile stickers make bags targets for rougher treatment out of frustration with extra handling requirements during time-sensitive operations. Better solution? Use hard-shell polycarbonate luggage. This eliminates reliance on handler courtesy. Your bag can physically withstand the impact of normal baggage handling. For truly fragile items that must travel, the only reliable option is carry-on. Keep breakables under your direct control. Airlines specifically exclude liability for damage to fragile items in their contracts of carriage. Even with fragile stickers, you have little recourse if your valuables break during checked baggage handling. What actually works? Invest in quality, hard-sided luggage. Pack fragile items in carry-on bags. Use internal padding and protective materials. Don't rely on stickers that may actually harm your bag's treatment. Trick number 6, airport currency exchanges. The booth advertises 0% commission and no fees. Technically accurate, completely misleading. Real exchange rate is €1 equals $1.10 United States dollars. The booth sells euros at $1.25 each. They hit a 15% fee in the spread between buy and sell rates. Airports take a revenue cut from these currency exchange operators. The worse the rate for customers, the more profit for both the exchange company and the airport. This incentive structure works against travelers. Some exchanges go further. They offer better rates for large amounts but charge horrible rates for smaller transactions. They count on confusion and time pressure to prevent comparison shopping. Your protection strategy? Walk past all airport currency exchanges. Use bank ATMs in the city after arrival. ATM withdrawals use actual interbank exchange rates, typically within 1 to 2% of market value. Credit cards with no foreign transaction fees provide even better rates. Visa and MasterCard apply exchange rates very close to wholesale levels. What actually works? Exchange only minimal currency at airports if necessary for immediate transportation, $10 to $20 maximum. Complete major exchanges at local banks or use credit cards and ATMs throughout your trip. Trick number 7. Duty-free liquid restrictions. Some European airports dropped the 100 milliliter liquid rule. New security scanners allow liquids of any size through screening. You buy a $200 bottle of whiskey duty-free, then you connect through another airport. That airport hasn't implemented the new scanners yet. Security confiscates your expensive duty-free purchase because it exceeds the 100 milliliter limit. Liquid rules are not universal across airports, even within the same region. The new C3 security scanners cost millions per unit. Smaller airports can't afford immediate upgrades. Regulations remain inconsistent during transition periods. This trap extends beyond Europe. Some United States airports have advanced screening. Others still enforce strict 311 liquid rules. Connecting flights create vulnerability when security standards differ between locations. Your protection method? Never purchase large liquid items duty-free unless it's your final destination with no connections. If you must buy liquids, request proper sealed security bags with purchase receipts visible. Better strategy? Ship expensive liquids to your home address directly from the duty-free shop. Many retailers offer this service. The cost of shipping is less than losing a $200 bottle at a connecting airport. The inconsistency will continue through 2026 as airports gradually upgrade equipment. Trick number 8. Seatback USB vulnerabilities. You see a USB port on the seatback screen. Your phone battery is low. You plug in. This creates a data security vulnerability. USB ports transfer both power and data. This is by design. Cybersecurity experts warn about juice-jacking attacks where modified USB ports or compromised systems can access device data during the connection handshake. While no widespread seatback attacks have been publicly documented on commercial flights, the technical vulnerability exists. Once your device connects, it becomes accessible to whatever system controls that USB port. Simple physics creates a safer solution. Bring your own power brick and use the aircraft's AC outlet. This provides only electrical power through the adapter. No data connection exists between your device and the aircraft systems. Power bricks create a physical firewall. The adapter converts alternating current to the voltage your device needs. No data pins connect. No information transfer is possible. Your device remains isolated. This protection extends beyond aircraft. Airport USB charging stations, hotel room USB ports, and rental car USB connections all pose similar theoretical risks. Your personal power adapter eliminates these vulnerabilities. What actually works? Pack a small power brick and charging cable in your personal item. Use only AC outlets you control. Costs $20 for permanent protection against potential data access. Trick number 9. Agricultural violations. You kept the airline apple for a snack later. You land at a United States port of entry. Customs finds the undeclared fruit in your bag, $500 to $1,000 fine, instant global entry revocation. United States Customs and Border Protection enforces zero-tolerance agricultural policies. Undeclared food items now trigger immediate penalties rather than warnings. This includes all fruits, vegetables, meats, and plant products from international flights. Even commercially packaged items require a declaration. An orange from your in-flight meal, a granola bar with honey, instant coffee with dairy, sandwich from the airport terminal, all technically violate agricultural import regulations if not declared. This isn't about food safety for consumption, it's biosecurity. Foreign agricultural pests, diseases, and invasive species can devastate the United States crops. One piece of undeclared fruit could carry microscopic threats. Your protection method? Consume all food items before landing or leave them on the aircraft. Flight attendants collect trash during descent. This is your last chance to dispose of food without penalty. If you must bring food items through customs, declare everything on your customs form. A declaration allows inspection and approval. Non-declaration triggers automatic penalties even for items that would have been approved. Critical detail: global entry revocation is immediate and often permanent for agricultural violations. 5 years and $100 to obtain trusted traveler status, lost instantly over an undeclared apple. Leave the food on the plane. Trick number 10, hidden seat releases. The gate agent says the flight is full, no seats available for upgrades. This is often inaccurate. Airlines hold back certain seat categories until shortly before departure. Crew rest seats. Premium cabin seats are blocked for elite members. Exit row seats require safety briefings. These seats often release back into inventory 10 to 15 minutes before departure. Once you board, open the airline's mobile app. Refresh the seat map. Check for newly available seats that weren't showing earlier. Economy Plus, preferred seating, extra legroom rows. If you see a desirable empty seat, simply move. Flight attendants rarely object once boarding is complete and doors are closed. This tactic works particularly well on less than full flights. When load factors are low, airlines release premium seats to regular passengers rather than flying with them empty. Important exception: don't attempt this on full flights where every seat has a ticketed passenger. Don't move to exit rows without a flight attendant's approval due to safety requirements. Don't take seats clearly assigned to other passengers. What actually works? Check seat maps 3 times. During online check-in 24 hours before departure. At the gate before boarding. On the aircraft after the doors close. Availability changes at each point. Airlines won't announce seat releases. Gate agents won't proactively offer upgrades unless you ask. The seats exist. You must actively claim them. These tactics are deployed system-wide. Most passengers remain unaware. Your knowledge creates the advantage. If this information changed how you'll approach airports, hit subscribe and notifications. We're exposing what airlines don't advertise so you travel protected. Which trick surprised you most? Have you encountered any of these tactics? Tell us in the comments below. We read everything, and your experiences help other travelers. Until next time, this is Fast Track Flyer. Know your rights, see through the tactics, travel smarter.